So the only way to make money on Uber Eats these days, 2025, unfortunately, you have to multi-app. That is the only way you're gonna make money. You used to be able to just use one app and meet your goals, but that is not the case, especially for 2025. You have to come out here and multi-app, and what I mean by that is you need to turn on Uber Eats, you need to turn on DoorDash, you need to turn on Grubhub, you need to turn on Spark Driver, Instacart, the list goes on. Many drivers are having to add multiple apps to their arsenal just to be able to come out here, stay busy, and to meet their goals. Let me know how many apps you're having to run these days to meet your goals. Unfortunately, it's not like it used to be, again, where you used to be able to just use one app and meet your goals. Now, the other thing is, of course, this plays a huge part when it comes to making money. You have to decline those unreasonable offers, the low paying offers, the backwards offers. If you're accepting those, you're not going to be making any money either. So you have to exercise that decline button, accept only offers that make sense for you. I've said this before, I like to stay within the $2 per mile ratio, give or take, depending on, you know, certain factors, where the offer's taking me, what restaurant I'm picking up at. And another thing you need to account for is making sure you don't take offers that put you too far out of your zone to where you can't get an offer to bring you back, because then that's going to be double the miles. You're losing money there. There's so many things you have to take into consideration, but the bottom line is you have to multi-app. You also have to exercise that decline button. Make sure you're only accepting reasonable offers. And one last thing, because a lot of newer drivers are coming in, and also some drivers that have been driving aren't doing that, and that is to be sure you're tracking your mileage, because tax season's around the corner, and this is a big tax write-off, so you do not want to miss that, as well as making sure you write off expenses like if you bought a phone holder, a hot bag, a cart to haul groceries. Those are also write-offs. You need to keep track of those. If you are looking for an app that will track your mileage, track your expenses, and so much more for us gig workers, there is an app called Solo. They will also estimate your state and federal taxes, keep track of your income, also guarantee pay in certain cities, show you the best times to work, just a ton of features for us gig workers all in one place, which is always nice. So if you are interested in checking out Solo, I will have my link down below. And if you do sign up with one of their subscription plans, you do get a $10 sign up bonus. And keep in mind, you can write off Solo because you are using this for business use. But regardless, make sure you're tracking your mileage, make sure you're multi-apping, make sure you're declining the unreasonable offers, and make sure you're not sending yourself too far out of your zone, because again, that's going to be double the miles. You're losing money there. So we're going to get the apps turned on, and we're going to see what the first offer is for tonight. It is Friday night. It is cold outside. So hopefully, you know, somebody wants to order something they don't want to cook, they don't want to go out of their house. I will bring them their food, as long, of course, as the pay is reasonable. So I'll let you guys know once I get my first offer. Got the apps on, and believe it or not, guys, Uber Eats came in with a reasonable offer. I didn't have to decline anything yet. I can't even believe it. Hopefully this is a sign for tonight. Tonight will be a good night. The offer was for $11.33 for 3.7 miles, my kind of offer. And it's in the same parking lot I'm in right now. I have restaurants around me, so it's always, of course, nice to be, you know, around pockets of restaurants when you come out, because it's easier to get an order. Not always guaranteed, but it can definitely help. So we're gonna drive over there, we're gonna go in there. I think I've picked up from here before. It's like a newer restaurant, but when I picked up there before, the order was ready, which is awesome. So hopefully that's the case. We're heading there now. Hi, I have a pickup for Chloe. Uber Eats?
Chloe?
Yeah.
Thank you.
Perfect, thank you. Order was ready just as expected. We're on a roll, guys. We are on a roll. Hopefully it stays this way. Customer, 11 minutes, 3.5 miles. They are in an apartment. They did leave me some detailed notes, which is always greatly appreciated. Sounds like it could possibly be a more complicated apartment, especially with the notes they left. But regardless, notes are always very helpful. We're on our way. So that was a regular customer. I've actually delivered to them before. Slightly recognized the notes, but I think they've updated them since the last time I delivered to them. And I'm like, is this person like a previous driver? Maybe they're a driver because their notes are like on point. They're detailed, easy to locate their apartment. And they even gave some caution because you have to kind of walk through the grass from the street side because their apartment faces the street side and it can get slick when it's raining. So they had like caution in there and all this stuff. So really, really appreciated. Easy, smooth drop off. Always love a regular customer. You're like, wait a minute, I've delivered here before. So we're gonna get out of this complex and see what else we can line up. It'd be nice to not have to hit the decline button, but I'm not holding my breath. I'll let you know once I get the next one. All right, guys, so the roll that I was on died after that order. A lot of declines. I'm sure you guys aren't surprised, hence why you need to multi-app. That way have different offers coming in from different apps, hoping to get a reasonable one within a reasonable time. But here's just a sample. All the apps are ringing in, but here's a sample of what I've had to decline. Just a sample. $6.17 for 12.5 miles for Grubhub. Grubhub has been ringing in tonight and all the offers have been absolutely terrible. Here's one for Uber Eats, $6.06, 7.1 miles. And this was gonna take me into Germantown Road. First of all, it's not a good offer. Second of all, where it was gonna take me is a terrible back roads drive, windy, small road. I don't like driving back there and it's dark back there and it was gonna take me in the middle of nowhere. That is a no-go. And then I got an offer from Spark Driver, which was for $11 for 2 stops for 4.7 miles, but it was in Sherwood, which is like 30 minutes, 35 minutes, maybe 40 minutes because it's like rush hour. That is just too far away. So that was a no-go. And I had an offer from DoorDash at $7.75 for 8.7 miles. And it was 2 pickups, Margarita Factory and Indian Flame. It's Friday night. They're both probably busy and I would end up getting held up somewhere along the way. Regardless, it's a terrible offer. Even if it was just one offer, $7.75 for 8.7 miles, that's a backwards offer. That is a no-go. Held out as I usually do. And guys, I had a lot of declining going on in between my last offer, which was a little concerning, but Uber Eats finally came through. $7.65 for 2.3 miles for Wendy's. We are here. We're gonna go in there, hoping the order's ready, get these wheels back to moving. Yes, for Dad and Judith, Uber Eats. Thank you. Awesome. Thank you so much. And the spoons are in there for those? Yep. Cool, thank you. Oh, no, you're good. So order was not ready, as you guys could probably tell. Marked it not ready. Had probably like a 5-minute wait. There was another driver in there waiting for their order when I got in, but we got it, so all is good. Got their 2 Frosties too, because I guess they want some Frosties. 5 minutes, 1.5 miles. They're in a house and a leave-it door. We're on our way. Oh my gosh.
Hello,
I didn't see you come out. You're good.
Just trying to help.
There you are. How's your night going?
Good. How are you?
Doing good. No rain, so we'll take it, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay, you got 2 bags. There's bag 1 and bag 2 for you.
Awesome.
Have a good night.
Thank you.
So ended up handing the order to the customer. I went and got his order out of the car. Well, when I was probably grabbing the order out of the car, he was probably coming out of his front door. I'm coming around the car, he's coming around the car, and boom, there he was. I'm like, oh my gosh, didn't even see him, but that was kind of him to come out. It is a very cold night. Got his food, got his Frosty, so I'm sure he's happy. Got out of that area, and the offers that are coming in are just terrible. I don't know what's going on for Friday night. It is cold. You would think people would want to maybe order in, but that is not looking like the case at all. Maybe they're cooking, but a lot of trip radars coming in tonight. Here's, you know, a sample, $7.25, 7.1 miles. Here's another one, $2.23 for 3.6 miles. And this is one of the Taco Bells, if I'm correct, that's never has the order ready. So $2.23, that is just insulting. That is ridiculous. And they shouldn't be sending offers out like that at all. But I'm gonna go ahead and leave you guys right here. Always so much appreciate you guys riding along with me as always. And I will see you guys on the next one. Bye guys.